Okay, guys, Simon and Levi from Three Dragon Sports Bar in Hoi An, bringing you the NRL tips for round 15.
Yep.
Following State of Origin, interesting game. Won't talk too much about it because I think it could go on and on. There's been some divided opinions, but yeah, let's just say there's probably going to be a few changes for New South Wales, and probably not that many for Queensland going
Yep.
into the next game.
Yeah, there's definitely there's a few guys who probably put their hand up for a Blues jumper on the weekend.
Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, starting with the first game on Thursday night, we got Sharks at home to the Dolphins.
Yeah, I'd say
Sharks.
Sharks
Well, just
probably.
looking at that, I mean, the Sharks that played the Broncos on the weekend were strong, really good bench. They got some big boys in there, and they do a lot of damage, especially through the middle part of the game.
Yeah,
Uh, Dolphins, yeah,
I still like the Dolphins, but I think
they'll have a good shout. But Hammer, back and full back there, will be pretty good for them. But yeah, probably down at Shark Park, I'd lean towards the home team.
I'd say so. Yeah. Then Friday we got two games. First one up down in Canberra, Raiders, Cowboys.
Yeah, Cows, like a lot of the Queensland teams, just struggled a bit on the weekend. A lot of players out, Origin and back up.
I mean, they had a lot of their guys playing.
A couple of them not.
I mean,
No Dearden.
no, Dearden, but Cotter was there, Holmes was there, Nenai was there. Like they didn't name them originally, but they ended up playing anyway. But I mean, it's going to take it out of you anyway, and they're one of the teams that probably have the most rep
anyone
players.
that most players that backed up, even the Broncos and Titans, and they just definitely lack some energy. Apart from Paddy, Paddy was still amazing, but yeah, I'd say I'm leaning towards the Raiders at home.
Yeah.
But this will be an interesting game.
Yeah, but the Raiders had a week of rest as well, which helps. No, I'm picking Raiders.
Yeah. Then we're going on to the second game Friday night. Rabbitohs at home to the Broncos. Yeah, it's a tougher team, tough to pick than what we probably expected. Rabbits
Yeah.
just getting a couple of getting a win there, and starting to show some signs.
Yeah,
Broncos struggling through the middle.
yeah,
That's the main problem at the moment is just our bench rotation. We're lacking a bit of starch in that middle. I think we're going to have Big X back. Big Xavier will be back playing after having given his wife given birth. So I think that'll help the middles there. Sailor struggled at fullback, but he's just coming off an ankle injury. He wasn't himself out there. People have been bagging him, but he's a really good player. I expect if he plays again at fullback, I'm not sure. They might give it to Kobo, but I think that they'll probably give Sailor another shot. I think it's a dangerous game for the Broncos. I think it's a game that Broncos could and should win.
Well, yeah, you'd assume so.
So I'm going to tip the Broncos.
Yeah, I'm quite tempted to go Bunnies, but I think the Broncos should get that one. But yeah, they got to start winning some games. I mean,
The Trails playing well, having some influences, and
not an easy one, but you'd assume Broncos in a probably close game. But I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bunnies get up.
it's a tough one. First game Saturday, Tigers at home to the Titans.
Yeah, I think we're back in can't pick the Tigers territory. I think that's kind of where we're at. So there's been talks about Galvin asking for a release.
There've been talks for ages about that. That's nothing really.
Yeah, but I
with
think
that.
their
I think the
thing
other one now
gone back.
is Jaden Campbell. Like that's the talk is Campbell wanting out Super League. He's
Not happy.
Yeah, well, he's not getting a start. Caesar, I think, is back this week, and so if you got Caesar and Galvin with Buller at fullback, then that's the squeeze on Jaden and Jaden Sullivan and
Sullivan.
Jaden
Yeah.
Sullivan.
Yeah.
Campbell's at Titans. Jaden Sullivan. So he's going to get squeezed out.
Yeah, I think they want to get rid of him anyway. But yeah, they're a bit of a mess, so I'm picking the Titans.
Yeah, I'm going to pick the Titans as well.
Then second one, Warrior Storm over in New Zealand. I'm picking the Wars straight up. I think.
It's
they're starting to come back a bit.
Well, I mean, we'll see where they're at after this game. Hopefully, they don't get ahead of themselves. Tough game. Yeah, I'm going to go the Waz. I think over and home, just have the edge. I think the Storm might be leading this game for a fair. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Storm first half, Warriors to come home and win.
Yeah, we'll see. But that one I'm looking forward to. That's going to be a crazy game.
Yeah.
Then to finish things off on the Saturday, we got the Eels at home at CommBank to the Roosters. That one is another one that the Eels looked pretty good at times.
Yeah, I mean,
on Monday.
They should have probably won the game. Burton's kicking was the difference. That man up until that big spiraling bomb.
Yeah. The big bomb got called back as well. But yeah, the Eels in the first 10-15 minutes of the game, they're running hard, fast. I was scared. I was like, they're going to blow us off the park. The way they started playing.
A couple of injuries. Curran. No, that's the Bulldogs. Any for the Eels?
No, the Eels should be fine. I mean,
bit of stuff going on at the Roosters with Brandon Smith.
Breach of conduct.
Yeah. Not turning up to the mid-year review or something.
Okay. That one is tricky. I think the Eels are starting to come together a bit, but they're still making too many stupid mistakes. So I think the Roosters are going to get that one.
Yeah, I'm going to tip the Roosters as well.
Tempted to go Eels, but no, I think Roosters.
Then first game on Sunday, we got the Seagulls at home to the Dragons.
Yeah, that's another one. That's two teams. You can't predict which team turns up.
Dragons look good. Ben Hunt.
Yeah,
Hunt
an absolute amazing
masterclass. What a player he is. His top three halfbacks in the comp, but he's the best hooker in the comp as well. Like straight up, he was the best player. In Origin almost, and best outplayed Harry Grant.
That was
DCE versus Hunt in this one. Leaning with Seagulls at home maybe, but I don't know. I think the Dragons are playing a really tough, version of football.
They got
I like their
boys.
second rowers. Leilua's playing really well as well.
The Dragons are a very dangerous team.
Lomax. I think that the Dragons they're having a good run. They're gonna push the 8.
So you're going Dragons on that one? Really?
Dragons.
I'm going Manly at home.
I think there's no Brooks. Is he suspended? Was he called something?
I think DC gets them over the line at home.
Yeah, DCE versus Hunt. It's going to be.
It's going to be cracker. That one's going to be good.
Yeah.
And then to finish things off, we got the Knights at home to Penrith. I don't rate the Knights at all. Easy Penrith.
Yeah, Penrith. Their halves. Just not really finding enough points. The Knights played all right. Gagai, it's playing really solid. But yeah, Panthers, just a good machine at the moment.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, there's our tips for round 15.
Yeah, we'll see how we go. I think I'm creeping up the ladder at the moment in our tipping comp.
Yeah.
I think I'm sitting fourth on same points with third, and I think I'll put you behind me a little bit.
Yeah, I had a good round on paper, but I changed to the Broncos last minute and
Uh,
beat me.
there we go. Good luck with your tips. We'll see you next week.